Well, good afternoon. We are the team that will present the project of the ocean cleanup. Next. Did you know that there are 1.8 trillion pieces of plastic in the world? That it's equal, like everybody in the world has 250 pieces of plastic. In 1997, Charles Moore was in his boat sailing the ocean, and he discovered 1.7 million square kilometers trash island that was, in that moment, a really new discovery. And this is what he discovered. This is his boat. It's located in the Ocean Pacific, near the near the United States. In that time, it was 1.7 million square kilometers. Now, it is 3.4 million square kilometers long. Then, a teenager named Boyan Slat was diving in a green aquifer, and he discovered that there were more plastic than fishes, and he started at the age of 16 years old his project that is it's called the Ocean Cleanup.
So this is the system that he created. How does it work? Well, we want all of you to get on board of this project. That's why we make the working process really straightforward and reliable for all of you to understand. This is a floating coastline of 600 meters long, which stands on the surface of the water, and beneath it there's a 3-meter skirt. And what these do is prevent the plastic and garbage to flow over it and underneath it. And what it does, it just captures the plastic in the center of the system. And you might be wondering, oh, and if it captures plastic, couldn't it capture animals too? No, it won't. One of the main goals of this project is to safeguard sea life. So that's why the skirt has been designed with a lower current, so marine life can swim beneath it, and yeah, so they are not damaged in the process. We are taking advantage of three main forces: the wind, the waves, and the current. These three forces help the system to go up and running, and makes both the system and the plastic move equally, so the plastic can be retained and captured. For example, if the wind changes its direction and blows the plastic somewhere else, the system will follow it and will drift. Because it's a drifting system, the system will drift to the areas where the plastic is more concentrated. And so, yes. Once the plastic is contained on the center of the system, there will be vessels that will come to remove. They will take the role like of garbage trucks, but instead of in land, they will be on the sea to collect all of the garbage and plastic that is contained, and then it will be taken to land so it can be processed and recycled. The plastic will be recycled. This system contains cameras, satellites, and sensors to gather all the information and data to the satellites, and the system will keep working naturally. And they also these cameras and sensors work with solar energy. So that's how it works, the system.
Our expected impact, if we use the right model and the full-scale model, we will be minimizing the garbage in the oceans by 50% in just 5 years. So, and with this impact, like will create a big impact in the animals, because all the animals in the oceans sometimes they eat the plastic and they can die. And also, for example, if a fish eats, or for example, I don't know, a microorganism in the water eats the plastic, and then another fish eats, and we eat that fish, we are like making a lot of, like we are injuring our system. So this are, like we are damaging our system and our, because we are eating that plastic. So that's our impact. And also, with the plastic that we take out from the oceans, we are making another products, and we are selling that product to make more money, and that's recycling products.
The ocean cleanup was planned in Amsterdam, but now it's tested in San Francisco, California, in the lake, and there is like the cleanup one, the main project, and expected to create 5 more like cleanup systems, but like in a really large scale. The biggest trash island is located here, and it's the one like is trying to be like more, where they are like concerned about that island trash more because it's near the United States, and they have like all these zone of the United States is like really getting damaged, and also Hawaii is like here, so it's like affected like a lot the United States.
Who's producing all the garbage, all the waste? Who's producing?
Like all the world.
All the people have.
People, tourists from islands.
Yeah.
And also,
Islands.
Companies, industries.
we are investigating that the garbage, so we know where is it coming from. So we are trying to like take out the pollen from the scratch, like to making a lot of campaigns to the people don't put the garbage in the oceans and some things like that.
And how do we know that there are like located only 5 islands? Because the waves and all the ocean system moves like in directions, and they are like the waves and all the maritime oceanic forces like get like in different, how can I explain it? They crash like black, like I don't know how to
Clash?
explain.
Clash?
They clash. Like different oceanic forces crash there, and they create like a different.
It's the same way every.
They create like safe zones to keep the trash there.
Yeah.
So they are like located there because like something natural.
Oh, naturally.
Yeah.
Okay. Because of the ocean forces.
Yeah, the ocean forces.
And see.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Well, we are asking a lot of money.
Yes, that's a very expensive project.
Yeah.
So we are asking for donations. This is a non-profit project. So we are asking for donations so we can run out that project in the best way. So we are asking for
$5 million. Yeah. The first part of the project to create the San Francisco Bay system reached a $2.2 million dollars like crowdfunding. It's the most successful crowdfunding in history. It's not a project that will give you money or revenues, but it will give like satisfaction and will give the world a new way, because if we keep like
New way or a new opportunity?
a new opportunity, yeah.
just imagine if this was the way it was the ocean, how damaged it was, and it's expected to reduce a 50% in 5 years. Imagine what could be done in 10 years or
50
more.
years?
in 5 years.
5 years.
Imagine what can be done in 10 years or more.
It's expected to have a 0 concentration of plastic if the plants and the project is like runs like it's planned by 250.
Okay, and so it's not profitable,
Not
right?
profitable.
It's not.
Okay, why present this in a business group? Why not present it to sponsors or to the government?
Because it's a global issue that maybe the government of the United States cannot have like they cannot like be like maybe the same, how can I say, the same view that the government of Canada, because they are not affected like that, and the government of China may not like concern about that. So we have to look for a business like support.
Because this would be more focused for the onion, national,
Yeah, so now it's
where all the countries are impacted by this.
but also this project, like it's affecting all the world and the business and everything, because now the people is not consuming the plastic that the business are making and everything, so it will help like a lot of
All right,
people.
questions?
Would you need the permission of the government to put the?
We have it already.
You have it already.
Yes.
Okay.
And it depends because some of the trash islands are in international waters. So it's like,
A global,
yeah, a
Issue.
global issue.
okay, Jeremias?
What is this system made up from? What is the material of the system?
Like
The net? Yeah, yeah.
The structure,
Mm.
well, there are like, how can I say, like nets that collect the trash, and it has like a structure of, I think, iron that floats. It's like a ship, but it has cameras, sensors, a satellite guide, and well, and after the trash is recollected, they close like the U shape, and a ship collects the trash and take it to the land to be recycled, treated like how it should have.
Okay,
Yeah,
very good.
but it is
Salvador?
How are you planning to get all those resources, and how many time will it take you to be operating with all this system?
Well, the resources is like a global issue. It's a global issue. Everybody can like can support in the oceancleanup.com page. It's a donate.
Civilians, everyone can
Yeah.
contribute
Well, now
to
we
the
have the
cause.
support of a very important businessmen. They are donating to us, so we can run out the project. And already we started with the first one, but we are planning to put more in the ocean, like in 2 or 3 years, as soon as possible.
Okay, and next, okay, Francisco?
How long the system works? You need to change some, like a year or 2 years.
No, the system stays still. Like the sensors and the satellites are the ones that collect the information. So maybe if there's a mistake or a misfailure, an error, it will be a flaw. It will be immediately communicated to satellites, and the people that manage it will just take care of it.
So people don't need to check like.
No.
To manage it, it's not managed manually.
No.
It's through what?
Through satellites.
Through the satellite?
Yeah. And it has like a really huge impact. The last Air Force One, the plane that the United States president uses, was sold to this
Okay.
organization.
Why do you need so much money? What is the cost of, what does that cost involve? The 2 million or how many? How much?
5 million
Oh, 5 million.
per
Okay.
5 million per system.
Per system? Really? Why is it so expensive?
Teacher, there are
It's huge. Like the system is very big, so we can clean all the ocean. So imagine like it has to be very
How
big.
much time does it take?
I think it takes days, maybe months. This island, it's measured the length of France 3 times. It's enormous, the size of France.
France 3
Yeah.
times.
And I think the one that is in the South Asia is 2 times the size of Argentina.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's
Which is the
tremendous.
biggest island?
The biggest is this one, and the most important is this one,
Why is that one more important than the one over here?
United States.
But why is that? I mean,
More
here,
trash?
I can also say that
Uh-huh.
Mexico's right there too.
No, I mean the power of United States in the global dynamic
Uh-huh.
creates the necessities to clean the safe and to make a, how can I say it, like to fix United States. All is like
So
Not
I don't
to fix that
understand
problem.
because Mexico is affected the same way as United States.
yeah, and for example
And so
here
is Canada.
and
But
Chile
we
is
have-
affected, but
We
Chile
have the
doesn't.
same economic
Yeah.
problem, economic power.
Oh, just because of the status.
The status.
Like
Well,
always.
The project was from a guy from Netherlands.
Uh-huh,
He was 16 years old when he created,
yeah,
and now he's in the United States.
right, okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.